The world is watching as Gaza burns and global outrage grows. Leaders are taking bold steps to challenge Israel's actions. But is this the moment everything changes? On July 15, 2025, history was made in Bogotá, Colombia. 12 nations – Bolivia, Cuba, Colombia, Indonesia, Iraq, Libya, Malaysia, Namibia, Nicaragua, Oman, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and South Africa signed onto a full arms embargo against Israel. This wasn't just a statement. It was a direct strike at the heart of Israel's military machine, led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. These countries, gathered at the Emergency Ministerial Conference on Palestine, said enough is enough. They're done fueling a war that's left Gaza in ruins and Palestinian lives shattered. This embargo isn't just about words on paper. It's a commitment to stop weapons shipments, block ships carrying arms from docking at their ports, and cut off contracts that prop up Israel's occupation. Colombian President Gustavo Petro put it powerfully. We came to Bogotá to make history. And we did. Together, we've begun ending the era of impunity. Petro's words echo what millions feel. Israel's actions, under Netanyahu's watch, can't go unchecked anymore. The conference wasn't small. 30 nations showed up, from Algeria to Venezuela, but these 12 took the lead, vowing immediate action. More could join by September, when the UN General Assembly meets, but this first step is seismic. Why now? Look at Gaza. Over 41,000 Palestinians have been killed since October 2023, according to local health officials. Homes, schools, hospitals, reduced to rubble. Netanyahu's government has pushed forward, rejecting ceasefire calls and escalating strikes, even hitting a church in Gaza, killing 3, including an 88-year-old woman. He called it deep regret, but for many, it's too little, too late. Then there's the International Criminal Court, issuing arrest warrants for Netanyahu and his defense minister for alleged war crimes. The world's waking up, and these 12 countries are leading the charge. This embargo targets Israel's ability to wage war. Without arms, Netanyahu's aggressive campaigns in Gaza, Lebanon, even Syria could falter. But it's not just about stopping bullets. It's about accountability. The Bogotá Declaration demands justice for what UN expert Francesca Albanese calls a genocidal campaign. She's urged nations to cut all trade, enabling Israel's occupation. And these 12 are listening. They're not just talking, they're acting, reviewing contracts, blocking ports, and sending a message. Palestinian lives aren't disposable. But will it work? Israel's still got powerful allies, like the United States, pumping billions in military aid. Netanyahu's brushed off global criticism, calling embargo calls a disgrace. His far-right coalition, with figures like Bezalel Smotrich pushing for Palestinian relocation, shows no sign of backing down. Yet cracks are showing. Protests in Israel are raging, citizens demanding a hostage deal and an end to this endless war. Globally, from London to Bogotá, people are marching, boycotting, and pressuring their governments to follow the embargo's lead. This is a turning point, but it's not the end. These 12 nations have drawn a line, but the fight's far from over. Netanyahu's government thrives on impunity, and dismantling that takes more than one conference. It takes a movement. That's where you come in. Share this story. Join the protests. Demand your leaders take a stand. Because if 12 countries can challenge Israel's war machine, imagine what the world could do together. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's make sure Gaza's cries are heard. And let's show Netanyahu that the world won't stay silent anymore.